Welcome back to PSL Living. I'm Sarah Prohaska with the Communications Department here at the City of Port St. Lucie. We are going to tell you about some of the exciting things happening with our neighborhood program. So I want to introduce Alex Tosca. Alex, thank you for coming on today.
Thank you for having me.
You are, how long have you been with the city now?
A little over a month.
A little over a month. So you've had a busy month.
Yes.
Getting acclimated and getting the lay of the land here, but I think we're ready to start introducing you to the world because you are a face that we really want our residents to get to know because you are in charge of our NICE program.
Yes.
So can you just tell us a little bit, just to update everyone on what the NICE program is?
Sure. NICE is an acronym that stands for Neighborhood Improvement Community Engagement.
Yeah.
So you'll hear a lot of people referring to it as NICE, NICE. But what it essentially means is that we want to get out into the neighborhoods, help facilitate neighborhood organizations and their formation in order to provide a place where we can get input.
Yeah. So, yeah, we really want to, Port St. Lucie, just the way it historically was developed, it basically our history, the way the original developer developed it, we just broke up the whole city into 80,000 lots, basically.
Right.
So you have, neighborhoods like up north that have an identity, that have a name. So we're trying to incorporate some of that here through the NICE program, and we're really hoping the NICE program will help and spark some engagement between these neighborhoods and the city too.
Exactly.
So before you started, we did the whole neighborhood naming campaign, which
was a wonderful success.
We had residents through a campaign a year ago pick their name, and so every of our neighborhoods now has a name, and if you don't know the name, the NICE website is a great place to go.
The website, it's www.cityofpsl.com/NICE.
Yep.
Very easy to access. And once you're on that page, you'll see at the very, very top any upcoming meetings and events. Then as you scroll down, you'll actually be able to find a couple buttons that help you locate your neighborhood and your neighborhood name if you don't already know it. And then another very important button is an email sign up. You can sign up, send in us your email address, and we can provide you any updates via email.
Yeah, that's a great way to find out what's happening in your neighborhood and what the city's doing. So you are in the process right now of having neighborhood meetings.
On Saturday, May 4th, we're meeting with 3 neighborhoods: Becker Ridge, Crane Landing, and Woodland Trails.
Okay. All
and
right.
then we have another one coming up after that on Saturday, May 11th. And that will include the Torino neighborhood.
Okay. So, and what are you trying to accomplish at these meetings?
We're really hoping right now is that this schedule of meetings will bring people together to start creating their own action plans together with the city.
Yeah. So that's the engagement part of NICE. So,
Exactly.
And it's really important because not every neighborhood needs the same thing. So one neighborhood may need a sidewalk, another neighborhood may need, benches. So it's really important for the residents to come tell the city, this is what we want and this is what we need.
Exactly.
And these meetings are a great way to get that started.
There's
to get
also
the ball rolling.
a lot more that we can do in these meetings.
Yeah.
They are just the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a lot of stuff that can happen once a group continues to meet and officially formalizes itself. I'm not talking about paying
HOAs,
dues or anything like that. I'm just talking about meeting. And what the city is going to do is we're going to help facilitate these meetings. We'll help provide a venue, advertisement, and anything else that they need.
Yeah.
In addition to contributing to their neighborhood action plans and what kind of improvements they want to see, they can also organize events and groups amongst themselves.
Right.
So if you want to organize a neighborhood watch group, you've been thinking about it for a really long time, you just didn't know how to do it, this is the place to start.
There you go. Or a cleanup or anything like that. This is a really great place to go and just talk about it amongst your neighborhoods and get support from the city.
The best way to do these kinds of things, and the easiest way, is just to meet your neighbors.
Yeah, exactly. So it is really a great thing that's happening out there. there. And you mentioned the signs, so I want to go back to that a little bit. Because
that's what everyone's asking about.
Exactly. So we had, well, first let's talk about Canal Point. Canal Point is a neighborhood just north of South Bend, between Port St. Lucie Boulevard, South Bend, the Turnpike, and the river. So and that neighborhood was our pilot program really for NICE. That's where we wanted to test things out. So their name was picked first through a survey and through suggestions. They picked Canal Point. That neighborhood has had some great things happening in it. So it was able to do a new sidewalk was built through there using federal grant money.
Yes.
They got their identity sign, so people have noticed it, and they've had decorative street poles. So there's all kinds of little things that have been happening in there that's paid for with recycling funds through the NICE program.
Exactly.
And the identity sign is really cool because it says their name, so people when they're driving through there know that it's NICE. But every neighborhood's going to get one of these, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
What we did is we narrowed it down to 3 sign types, and we called them the prototypes.
Yes.
So we installed them in 3 neighborhoods: Woodland Trails, South Bend Lakes, and Canal Point.
Yeah.
So those were the 3 different types of signs. People had the opportunity to vote on the type of sign that they wanted to see in their neighborhood, and we just concluded that survey at the Citizens Summit in February.
Yeah.
So now we've got the results from that. We're working with engineers to verify locations, and we're planning it all out so you can begin to see the signs being installed early this summer.
Okay, wonderful. So we'll see
Every single neighborhood will get one.
Yeah. So
or 2.
Probably more than a couple.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's a great thing. I think people are really looking forward to it because we did put the survey out, and we had more than 1,000 people participate. So
it was very good turnout for the survey. We're happy with the results.
Yeah.
And if anyone has any questions about what kind of sign they're getting or want to provide any additional input, they can always email me or email the NICE web mailbox.
Okay, yeah, wonderful. So just another quick thing that the NICE program pays for through recycling funds, just cabinet wraps.
Exactly.
The artistic cabinet wraps that people love. They're popping up all over the city. So that just to throw that out there, that's another thing.
There are a lot of different types of neighborhood projects and neighborhood improvement projects that you can work on.
Okay.
The one that the city has chosen to launch all across the city are the utility box cabinet wraps.
Yeah.
So that is continuing.
Okay.
We've gone through 4 phases of wrapping. We will continue to go through additional phases as boxes are built.
Okay.
We do calls to artists to receive artwork for those boxes.
Yeah.
And in the near future, we're also going to be setting up a maintenance program.
Okay,
because even though they are very nice wraps and good wraps, they will have to be maintained, and eventually in the future, 5, 10, 15 years down the road, depending on their location, be changed and maintained. So it's going to be an ongoing city improvement project.
Wonderful.
In addition to that, you can do other little things, like you mentioned, the decorative street poles, or bike racks, or creating a shady spot near a bus stop.
Okay. All right. Wonderful.
A pocket park.
Yeah.
There are lots of different possibilities, which is what we discuss in these initial neighborhood meetings.
So if you are passionate about your neighborhood and you have some ideas, definitely take advantage of these meetings. They're on Saturdays, right? So it's convenient, hopefully, for people who work.
We're testing the waters.
Okay.
So we're doing some in the middle of the week, some on Saturdays, different times.
Okay.
And that's something that I really want the residents' input on, because we need help in establishing the future schedule. We want to know what works for you.
Okay, wonderful. So definitely the place to check out for the meeting list, you want to find out when your neighborhood meeting is coming up and anything about your neighborhood would be the NICE website. It really is. It's got a ton of ton of information on
Yes.
it. And you can see the map. Once again, if you're not sure what the name of your neighborhood is, there's a map and you can find your neighborhood name and sign up for the emails. So,
And if there's anything that you don't see there or you have questions about, just email us.
yeah, so you and your staff are available
Definitely.
to definitely want to hear from the residents. So, well, thank you, Alex. Is there anything else that we haven't touched on?
That's all for now.
Yeah, it's a
but
lot.
I'll definitely be coming back as often as possible with all upcoming events.
Yeah, exactly. So, all right. So we hope to see everyone at these neighborhood meetings. All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Please come.
Yeah, thank you, Alex, for taking some time with us this morning.
My pleasure.
We really appreciate it. And we'll be right back after these messages.